Only 5 exercises and 300% boost, and you don't even need equipment. This is not magic, it's real science. But you might ask, why these 5 moves? What makes them so special? After weeks of analyzing studies, these exercises consistently showed the biggest testosterone boost compared to others. Let me show you what I found. First on our list are push-ups, but not the regular ones. I'm talking about plyometric push-ups. They're like regular push-ups with additional jumps, but why does this matter? When you do these, your chest muscles work super hard and they have to push you up fast. This hard work sends a signal to your body. It says, we need more power, and your body answers by making more testosterone. And everything you need is just you and the floor. So, how do you do it? Start in a high plank position and lower your body down like you're doing a normal push-up. But when you push back up, do it fast and hard. Push so hard your hands leave the ground. It's like you're trying to push the floor away. And when you land, go right into the next one. Here's a pro tip. Don't do these every day. They're really tough on your body. Try them twice a week. Give yourself at least 2 days of rest in between. This rest is important. That's when your body makes that extra testosterone you're looking for. Remember, form is key. Don't just try to go fast. Make sure you're doing it right. Lower all the way down, then explode upwards. If you can't get your hands off the ground at first, that's okay. Just focus on pushing up as fast as you can, and the jump will come with practice. If you wanted to ask how many reps and sets to do, don't worry. I'll give you a full routine to follow after we cover all the exercises. Now it's time for the next exercise on our list. It has a similar name like the previous one, but it targets completely different muscles. We're talking about plyometric split squat jumps. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Here's how you do it. Start in a lunge position. That's 1 foot in front, 1 in back. Now here's the crucial part. Jump up and switch your legs in the air. Land softly, and you're ready to do it again. Now, why is this move so great? As we mentioned earlier, every time your body needs more effort than usual, it will produce more testosterone to make it work. That's why plyometrics exercises are the king of testosterone, because they require explosiveness, which requires more power, which then equals more testosterone. Here are some tips to keep you safe. Keep your back straight and your core tight. This helps you stay stable. When you land, do it softly. It's like you're trying to be quiet so you don't wake anyone up. This soft landing is a key to protecting your joints. As promised earlier, you'll get answers about how much and when to do these later in the video. Therefore, let's continue. There's a simple movement that builds strength, balance, and testosterone all at once. It's a version of the deadlift, but without weights. But wait, a deadlift without weights? How does that work? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because the exercise we're talking about is the single-leg Romanian deadlift. Here's how it works. Stand tall and shift your weight onto one leg. Keep a slight bend in your knee and slowly hinge forward at the hips. As you lower your upper body, let your other leg extend straight behind you for balance. Go down as far as you can while keeping your back straight and core tight. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings and glutes. Then, push through your standing leg to return to the starting position. It might feel awkward at first, but that's normal. You're training your balance and activating deep stabilizing muscles, a key for strength and injury prevention. By now, you should already know why this specific exercise is good for our testosterone. But in case you don't, I recommend to go rewatch earlier parts of the video. Of course, this move doesn't just make you stronger, it also helps prevent injuries. But how? This exercise doesn't just work your big muscles, it also helps the little muscles in your feet and lower legs. These muscles are really important for keeping you balanced in everyday life. Here's a tip. If you're having trouble staying steady, use a wall for support. Just touch it lightly with your fingertips, and as you get better, you can try it without the wall. So we can see by now that all of these moves we mentioned may seem hard to do. That's because they are, but as someone once said, nothing worth having comes easy. I mentioned this because I'm preparing you for next to come, and that is handstand push-ups. Yes, that means going upside down against a wall. But don't worry if you can't do a full push-up yet. Even just holding the handstand position can give you huge benefits. So why does this work so well? It's all about blood flow. When you're upside down, your body has to work extra hard to pump blood back to your heart. This boosts circulation, which means better hormone production, and that includes testosterone. But that's not all. Handstand push-ups build serious upper body strength, and studies show that stronger upper body muscles are directly linked to higher testosterone levels. It's a double win. So how do you start? Stand about a foot away from a wall and place your hands firmly on the floor, shoulder width apart. Kick one leg up first, then the other until both heels rest against the wall. If balancing feels tricky, focus on holding this position for a few seconds and engaging your core. Once you feel stable, slowly bend your elbows to lower your head toward the ground. Keep control and don't rush. When you reach your lowest point, push back up through your arms until they're fully extended. And remember, you don't need to do a full push-up right away. Just holding the handstand gives you all the benefits: better circulation, stronger muscles, and higher testosterone levels. And now, the final exercise, the one that combines everything together. So by now, we've built upper body power, lower body explosiveness, balance, and endurance. But with this last exercise, we can engage all these muscles at once, making our testosterone shooting to the moon. That's exactly what burpees with a jump will do. Now let's break it down. Start standing tall, shoulder width apart. Drop down into a squat and place your hands on the floor. Kick your feet back into a push-up position. Lower yourself down, then push back up. But here's the key. When you come up, explode off the ground. Jump as high as you can and land softly, immediately going into the next rep. If you can't do the full version yet, don't worry. You can start by skipping the push-up or doing a smaller jump. What matters most is that you move explosively. And here's a tip. Burpees are tough, so don't overdo them. A few high-quality reps will give you more benefits than rushing through bad form. Focus on controlled power, and you'll see insane results. So, as I promised in the beginning, it's time for the full workout routine you've been waiting for. This routine should be done 2 to 3 times per week, with at least one rest day between sessions. These exercises are intense, and your body needs time to recover so it can maximize testosterone production. Okay, let's get started. First, you'll do plyometric push-ups. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Focus on explosive power and full range of motion. If you can't lift your hands off the ground yet, just push as hard as you can. Your strength will build over time. Next, plyometric split jumps. You'll do 3 sets of 10 reps per leg. Keep the movement explosive, and remember to land softly to protect your joints. Then, single-leg Romanian deadlifts. Go for 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps per leg. Move slowly and with control. This isn't about speed, it's about strength and stability. Now, onto handstand push-ups. If you're a beginner, just hold the handstand position for 15 to 30 seconds per set. If you're more advanced, aim for 3 sets of 5 to 8 reps. And finally, burpees with a jump. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Push for maximum explosiveness, but keep your form tight. Take 30 to 60 seconds of rest between sets. The goal is to keep the intensity high while allowing just enough recovery to maintain power. Stick with this routine, and you'll start seeing serious results, not just in strength, but in energy, endurance, and of course, in testosterone levels.